Hello YouTubers, I'm Justin and today on Dashandrun we're going to be having a look at this. Now this is a retro game console and the cool thing about this is it actually has a little fan on it. So if you're in a hot climate, this might be actually quite useful to have because you can also use the fan as well as play some retro games, which is quite neat. Now it does come in different colours and I've gone with the yellow one, but you've also got a white, a teal and a pink one. And if you look here, you've also got some of the specs. So if you want to pause now, you can see what those specs are. So anyway, let's get it out the box and have a bit of a closer look at this unit. So the first thing out the unit is basically this very small micro USB charging cable, because the unit has an internal battery. You can't put your own batteries in, and they give you this very short small cable. So I suppose that's something, but I'm pretty sure most people have longer ones anyway. So that's the first thing out the box. And finally we've got the unit itself. There isn't actually even a manual in that box. There's nothing else telling you how to operate it. So basically looking around you can see you've got a speaker on the back. You've got a little place for a lanyard, but it doesn't include one, so you have to supply your own. You've got the port here for charging, and then this side you've got a button that operates the fan, and you have 3 different speeds. Then you've got your LD screen on the front, and you've also got all your controls for it. And unfortunately it doesn't include a manual, so it's kind of a hit and miss guess on how to operate the controls because it doesn't actually tell you what does what. So anyway, first of all let's try the fan out. So I have charged this up, which takes a little while. So as I said earlier, the fan has 3 settings. So we've got 1, so that's at 1, and that's quite strong. And then you've got 2, and then finally 3, so that's full burst of the fan. Now you can operate the unit and the fan at the same time, but I imagine it would drain the battery quite a lot. Now if I press it again, of course it's going to turn it off. Now to turn the unit on, you have to hold one of the buttons on the front here, and I believe it's this one. This will bring it up, and then you've got a choice of 2 different languages, either looks like Chinese and English. So we're going to go with the English version. So then next, if we press one of the buttons there on the front, see, not sure which ones, you've got a list of over 500 games. Now to turn the volume down, I believe it's this one, which will also make it louder, but we've turned the volume off, which is quite handy. Now if I go through there, I can sort of quickly show you roughly the 500 games. So we'll just do a quick run through. I imagine there's a lot of repeats on here. There's probably many games that are actually the same, but they've got the same name, or they've changed the name slightly, but they're actually the same game. So as you can see, there is a lot. 500 is a decent amount, and a lot of these retro game consoles don't normally have quite so many. They normally have like 100, 200 or 300, but this one having 500 is quite a lot. Now as we go through, you probably notice that some names are the same and some are slightly different. I'm only familiar with some of the names on here, and so what I will do is I'll just give you a quick demo of some of the games that I'm familiar with, so you can see those games, and then I'll give you my thoughts at the end of this video on what I think of this actual unit. Okay, so overall it's not too bad, and as you can see from the games, they play fairly well. With 500 games, you're definitely going to find a game that you like in this lot, and as I said earlier, some of them may be doubled up, but overall there is a reasonably good collection of games on this. Now, the overall quality and build of this unit is very plasticky, but it's of a reasonable strength, and the added bonus of having a fan, and you can operate the fan while you're actually using this unit too, which is also another plus. So for the price and what you get from this, it's pretty good value for money. And if you needed something to entertain younger kids as well in the car or something, this would be a good thing to buy. It's fun to use, and it would be nostalgia for older people, and for younger people it would be just an entertaining unit to have. So it's pretty much a thumbs up from me. Anyway, I'm Justin, and as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.